Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today I tried building a deck for the first time in forever, and it looks like a deck. I actually wanted to change this, I forgot to do that. So the deck that I am playing today is an anti-combo Warlock that I tried to build. Hopefully it's good. Honestly, I'm just really tired of listening to Kingsbane Rogue. So in my head, I figured what's the best way for me to beat Kingsbane Rogue? And it's playing a deck that has 2 Gnomeferatu to hopefully hit the Kingsbane Rogue, Demonic Project to try to prevent the drawing of it, Altar of Fires to prevent the drawing of it, E.T.C with a Kobold Stickyfingers inside of it, Stickyfingers in the deck as well, Rend to try and mill it / make him discard it, and Void Contract to just remove it, hopefully. This deck looks super silly. Also, you have Tick, because I'm not about to play a deck like this without playing by Baby Tickatus. I love this card so much. Miss the fact that it used to be super meta, and now it's not really played anymore. So, yeah. This deck just looks kind of fun. I was throwing it together. I'm like, what are cool Warlock cards that are fun that I don't really get to play too often anymore? So, like, Immolate. Or Lord Jaraxxus, was I couldn't figure out what a good win con would be, so I figured just summoning an army of 6/6s when my opponent has no cards in deck, it will hopefully just be good enough. Also, I feel like this deck should be good against Druid. You have Skulking Geist to prevent any win con that is Seadevil, Platebreaker to remove absurd large signs of armor in case they are playing an armor-based deck. Demonic Project gets rid of some of their minions, like the quest reward and shit like that. Same thing with Dirty Rat. As well, you have cards like Rend to help try to neuter their combo and whatnot, so hopefully this is going to work out. I mean, Void Contract just shits on the deck if you play it on turn 4. The odds of you hitting a combo piece when they play like 40 of them is pretty high. But yeah, no, besides that, it just feels like a typical control Warlock deck with a lot of removal, board wipes, and basically every single anti-combo card you can think of in the game, basically. This is actually a deck that I would like to get better and better. So when I'm done my exams, I might be playing a lot of a deck like this on stream. I know they won't be ever perfect, and I know they won't ever be meta, but hey, with your guys' help, hopefully we can make it somewhat playable. Also, I've turned a new leaf with this guy. I think this guy is okay. I don't think it's as good as people think he is, but he's pretty solid. But yeah, besides that, I don't have much else to say, so how about we keep the first game and let's see how everything goes. That was a weird thing my voice did. Anyways, yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the first game. Alright, Druid. I'm gonna keep the Ren because Ren is Ren. I don't think I need those anti-aggro cards. Hey man, just give me Bloodbloom. Let's say just give me Bloodbloom and Void Contract, and let's fuck around and find out. I always forget that this Rin is Death Rattle and not ETB, which is a little bit obnoxious, not gonna lie. It should realistically be ETB. ETB is Enter the Battlefield or Battlecry in this game. I often get confused between those two. Do I want to recycle my hand? Not really. I'll keep this hand. I could Finley here. I do really like the Rin, but I could also see how the Rin could be bad. It should be good because I'm assuming this is hero power, attack, well, hero attack, that type of shenanigan. So Rin is pretty good because he has to punch in the face to kill it, which could cause him to discard cards, and if he gets quest reward on that turn, well, you know, he might discard it to the Rin because Rin is Rin. Or my opponent can just be AFK and this is going to be boring. Okay. Just tap. I should get a couple free taps here. It's also looking less and less like it is. What's the name of that deck? Hero Power, even though he kept the leftmost card in his hand. Or Questline, whatever you want to call the Druid deck. I'm not saying it can't be them, but I figured you would play it turn 1, Hero Power turn 2, so you can at least get some amount of progress, but maybe he knows something about the deck I don't. I'm not sure if I want to continue just drawing, which is like it's a viable strategy. It's just to tap next turn. There's the other option, which is just play Prince. I would love it if my opponent wasn't just AFK. Maybe that's how he hit Legend. He just played against a whole bunch of people in a row that had enough of his shit and just conceded when he roped the first 2 turns. Kind of want to play this to hopefully draw an Immolate to like ruin his hand. Something I really want to do. Oh, I hit his ass. My Tickatus. My Brann. Feel like I got cucked more than he did. Although if he is the Aslar combo deck, get fucked. Actually get fucked if you are Aslar combo. Also hits his Sphere. Okay, so now he has to draw the second twig in order for that to actually be active. Oh, that is a thing. There's an Immolate. I'm gonna just eat my guy. It saves me 1 health by him not punching me, but it gains me 3, so that's kind of like +2 eating my own guy. The damage I deal to him I don't really care about, so. We actually hit it. I mean, sometimes lucky, I guess. Well, they hit the. Oh, I also hit the Bloodbloom. Okay, I'm just destroying half of both of our decks next turn. Just need to hopefully draw E.T.C. If he doesn't plop Twig, I was gonna say I can just like steal that shit. That shit mine now. Give me E.T.C. Give me the E.T.C. Sadly, no E.T.C. This armor does not matter to me at all. He really burnt my E.T.C. That is so tilting. So I go down to 10, he goes down to 8. I lost my main win con, that fucking sucks.
Hiya, friend.
What did he get? Oh, he got an Anathron. That's actually a good one too. I was hoping to eat the sticky fingers, not gonna lie. What is this? Jason secretly summon a 3/3 after 2 turns. Or summon an 8/8 after 4 turns. No combo for you. This is fun. This is fun. I'm gonna sticky fingers his weapon next turn. This is what you get for eating my E.T.C. that had my Platebreaker and my Skulking Geist. The problem is if he still has the Jade Idol in his deck, I still just lose. So I don't actually have an answer to that one. Unless, I mean, to be fair, I guess I could hit Alter into it, but he actually managed to play all of his cards. That is surprising. That's fine.
Almost out of cards.
Oh, there goes the guff. Oh, there goes the other Drew process.
Time waits for no one.
I'm running low on cards.
Oh, I don't remember what this minion is. But
Time has come to dethrone.
I don't think I can win this game, sadly. Even though I anti-comboed him pretty hard, I think I might just be slightly too low to actually win. Which kind of sucks, but eh.
Send the other guy.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
He also gets an 8/8 soon.
I'm running low on cards.
Oh, that's such a bad one to be on my last card in my deck.
I'm out of cards.
His reign ends now.
Oh, I also flipped my sticky fingers. I just noticed that. I was having a hope that him taking more fatigue than I am is what's going to allow me to win. Especially knowing the fact that I can touch a creature to gain a little bit more health. Take 5 on my turn. I'm going to take 11. That is a lot of damage. I don't know who wins this game, actually. We're both pretty darn close on... Because he's taking 5, 6, and then 7, 8. And I'm taking 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. The thing is I can touch his Brann here, which is pretty nice. Touch his Brann to gain an additional 3 life. He gets an 8/8. Anything besides Soul Rend? That's fine. That card did not do much here anyways. Oh, it's 3 8/8s. I thought it was 1. Okay, but he's taking 7 and 8. I'm like a couple damage off. No, I'm slightly off.
His reign ends now.
Oh, I was 1 turn off. If he didn't burn my Jaraxxus, I had it. It's really unfortunate too. I hit most of the big things I needed to hit too on my burning. Burnt Guff. Actually, no, Guff would have been better to let him keep it. Yeah, if I would have let him keep... If he got Guff, I was fine. I burnt Astalor. I burnt 1 Drew Process. Oh well, what can you do? Sometimes you get a little unlucky. How about we queue up the next game and let's see how it goes. Alright guys, yeah, I'll see y'all there.
Gul'dan versus Maiev.
Alright. Sticky Fingers?
Your soul shall
These cards don't look like Sticky Fingers. I'm gonna mull like this, just in case it's aggro and not... Like if it's, what's the name of that set? Or that deck? Can't think of the name of the deck. I want Sticky Fingers if it's Kingsbane, and I want the other ones if it's... Okay, I think this is Kingsbane. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain this is Kingsbane. Pirate doesn't typically play the extra health, and Dark Skies is pretty good. I am tempted to coin Rat on 1 because he did hard mull. So if he doesn't have Kingsbane in the opener, one of the things he might have is a minion that draws Kingsbane. So slamming Dirty Rat on 1 kind of prevents that. It's much easier for me to do that play. Okay, no, it might just also be Pirates. I think I still just go for the play. I go for the play because I have board wipes and shit. Okay, see, like, that could have either drawn Kingsbane or Swordfish. I'm really glad I pulled that. This also trades for his entire board. Immolate, though, is a dead card in this matchup, sadly. Or he could just have both. Okay. Unfortunate, but he just had both. Could go for Defile here. Can hit here, do that there. I can do this, and he's either forced to do this or this. Defile, this is a 2/1. Touch him in the face. I think I want to hold the Defile. I think this is my best option. Yeah, this should be good. One of the things this deck might actually be missing is healing. Oh, it actually is Kingsbane. Huh, so now I really need to find that Sticky Fingers, and I should have used a file. Feels bad. Sticky fingers, please give me a Sticky Fingers. Let's go. That's not Sticky Fingers. So E.T.C is a great draw here because it has Sticky Fingers inside of it, and then Sticky Fingers themselves is a really good draw because he's Sticky Fingers. Yeah, no, Immolate just does nothing in this matchup. It's kind of obnoxious that I drew it. Imagine if I would have had that turn 4 against the Druid. Like, it would have been so much better, but instead I drew like garbage. Feels bad. Also, I don't like just playing that there for the sake of just playing that. Do this. I gave him a 4-drop. And only attack if you're a hero. Are you serious? I gave him a 4-mana 5/6. Seems about right, actually, though. Do you have the second rating party? Did you actually draw 4 out of 6? He drew 4 out of 6 of his weapon draw in like the top 6 cards of his deck. That is mental. That is absolutely disgusting. And watch how this game, I'm never gonna find Sticky Fingers, and yet against the Druid I drew in like the top 5 cards. Like, this is ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. Let me just draw the Sticky Fingers and shit on him, please. That's all I ask for. I just want to shit on him. I just want to steal it. He has the advantage that with Kingsbane he can never mill out, and in the late game, I mean, that's the thing, right? I also have to find I need to steal this before he runs out of cards. There's also what he does is he attacks with Kingsbane, hero powers to put it back in his deck, he never takes fatigue. So I can never beat him with a fatigue strat at all. That is so good for him. 8. This is exactly 8. That's not Sticky Fingers. I just need to continue digging for Sticky Fingers, because as soon as this is going to burn both of them. Oh, it burnt none of them. Thank God. I do kind of wish I hit the Finley, though. The Finley could have helped because, like, this is not good, this is not good, neither of these are that good in the matchup. So the Finley would have helped a lot in just drawing 7 new cards, hopefully hitting the Sticky Fingers, and then I just win the game. Again, do I even win the game? I feel like... Okay, I think that's what the deck is missing. It's missing some amount of life gain. Because in reality it only has like 5 pieces of health gain, and it makes it a little bit awkward, not gonna lie. Like, why does that card draw cards? Like, why is this 3 mana draw 2, give your weapon +2? That doesn't make sense. Never lucky. Straight up just digging for it. I've seen half my deck and I have not seen it. They're not seen in half of my deck. Fun. It's so sad, man. I'm probably just dead here, but like, didn't find Kobold Stickyfingers after I mulled based my entire hand for it. He also had 4 ways to draw it in like his opening hand, so I mean, at a certain point, you're also just like, what the fuck ever.
Woo! Music to my ears.
I hate losing games like this because I don't feel like I should have lost this game. I lost this game actually to just getting really unlucky. Well, Sticky Fingers are bust. Alright. I forgot, this is actually how I lose my Sticky Fingers. This one's gonna draw me one, and then it's gonna discard it, and then it's gonna draw me, or it's gonna burn the E.T.C from the top of my deck, or something silly like that, and there's just nothing I can do. Do you have the last way to draw it in your hand?
To perfection.
He saw all 6 ways to draw that card, and I burnt him 5 cards, and I didn't burn the weapon or the other. He legitimately is the luckiest player on this planet. He should just go buy a lottery ticket. We're at the Shiny Finder turn 1. He plays it on turn. He plays a second one on turn 2. Wastes a raiding party on turn 3. Cast a second raiding party on turn 4 to re-get his weapon. Burn an instrument tech. Has the last one in order to play the Blade Flurry into the instrument tech. After I burn him a whole bunch of cards. What is this deck, man? What is Kingsbane Rogue? How has this deck not gotten nerfed yet? Out of every single deck in the format right now, I don't comprehend how this is still a deck. There's one card in the entire game that interacts with it, and it's fine. Because it's a brain-dead aggro deck that all the shitters on Reddit can play. I hate that deck so much. It's actually skillless. Anyways, let's queue up the next one. All right. I mean,
Let's have some fun.
yeah, this works. All right. At least we're not going to die to Kingsbane. Man, I still... If you play Kingsbane and you... Fuck this game. If you play Kingsbane and you ever in your life complain about another combo deck, just never speak again. Like, there is so much difference between every single combo deck. At least the Druid ones require some amount of brain to play, even with instrument tech. At least. How many cards am I having here? Go for this here. Or just go for this. Oh, this seems way funnier.
Hiya, friend.
This just seems way funnier to me. If I still lose this game, there's an actual problem with these decks. I want to play this, but I also want to play this. Okay, so I have E.T.C. E.T.C. probably being the single most important card in the matchup. Do you also have Twig? If you also have Twig, I'm gonna be up. Sure. Actually, sure. Whatever. What I wouldn't be to be as lucky as some of my opponents. Did I hit anything in his deck? Straight up, did I hit a single card in his deck? It legitimately feels like I did not hit anything. I'm gonna wipe this. I got on to 5 cards left in my deck. Is that even enough? Apparently not. Guess I actually didn't hit a single card in my opponent's deck. Wrong of me to assume. Sometimes I can actually get lucky at this game. Am I just dead? I'm at 1. If there's any card in hand, I'm just dead. I didn't hit anything, did I? I clearly did not hit absolutely anything. I burnt half of his deck. I don't comprehend. I straight up don't comprehend, man. Missed the only 2 cards that can basically kill me fast enough in that entire deck. Just fucking ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I ate half of his deck. I ate 10 cards. Missed on his beaters. Missed off his only burn spell in his deck. Missed on Guff. He had Twig plus Sphere on turn 6. Scales of Onyxia the same turn that I eat half of his deck. Like, what? I don't know if my opponents I'm playing against recently are just really, really, really lucky, or if I'm doing something wrong, because for the love of fuck, man. I burnt Poison Seeds, which was really bad for him to draw. I burnt a Ferocious Howl when he had like 6 cards left in his deck. What was the other card I burnt? Branch? No, he played the Branching Path. Was it Ferocious Howl? Was it Aquatic Form? Might have been Aquatic Form. But like, those are the cards I burn. Or he burns. The cards I burn are like Zola, Brand. Like, sure. Whatever. Better be lucky than good. Anyways, we have time for one last game. Hopefully we can actually get something. Hopefully we can get at least 1 win. This is actually ridiculous. Anyways, let's just queue up the next one. Oh, sick. So, predictions. So this way I can laugh when I'm right. Turn 3 the Stormright if it's even. If not, turn 4 or turn 5 Murloc Shenanigans if it's Shadowwalk Shaman. Those are my 2 predictions. And obviously this is gonna pull like a... What's a really useless card that deck plays? There's a couple of them. This is gonna pull like Armor Smith or something that's actually unplayable. So that's gonna be exciting to see when that happens. Oh yeah, both of them. Why not? It's not like they're gonna do anything good. If I play them by the way, if I play them on turn 4, going into his turn 5, and I pull Shadowwalk, there's also a 1,000,000% he also has Grumble in hand. Alright, I'm gonna play both of them here, so this way when he has the Grumble, I can be happy at least the fact that I was right. I can't, like, it doesn't even make sense that I should play it. I guess if the first one hits it, I can kill it. So pull my E.T.C? Yeah. I mean, that's just obvious. It's not like this was the lowest odds, but this was the lowest odds, so it makes sense that is the one he pulls. I should have done this first, so I can be sad when I see a Grumble. Oh, sometimes lucky? Sometimes lucky, let's go. I just need to find Bloodbloom and Void Contract, and then be sad when I miss on Shadowwalk. But my minions are all golden. Oh yeah, I love hitting the... This is the only 0 power 1-drop? This might be the only 0 power 1-drop in the entire game. Okay, well, it'd be pretty nice though to draw any of my anti-combo cards, you know, just a single one of them. Hey, I was correct. Turn 5 Murloc shenanigans. After I pulled 2 Murlocs out of his hand? This checks out, really. Don't know what else I expected if I'm being honest. Mutanus, eat my Godfrey, cry. What else is new? That's like one of the few cards that actually still left me in the game. Okay. So what's the train? I punched there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go trade here. Oh, sometimes lucky. Alright, to be fair, at this point I shouldn't really complain. I ate the Firemancer Flare combo, I ate the Grumble. Was able to deal with his Murloc shenanigans board after he hate my Godfrey. Like, to be fair, I got pretty lucky this game. Oh, he's on the One Amalgam Band list. I love that list. That list is so much fun. That is a dead draw though, sadly. I'm gonna play the altar next turn. I think it's fine to cast next turn. Cards I'm hoping not to hit: Mutanus, Void Contract, Rend, Tickatus, Jaraxxus, Bloodbloom. List of cards. Oh, well, that sucks. Is it 2-1 on board? I don't like playing all 3 of them here. I feel like you weren't facing down that much pressure. Start by drawing here. Oh, no, this doesn't make me sad. Oh, there's the Snowfall, the Ice Fish, that's a dead card. Really want to hit both Demonic Project. Does this make it go by faster? I wish if you did double Immolate, it would go by faster. That would be sick. This is why we have the second one, I guess.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Yeah, he still has the main win con of that deck is the problem. Straight up was not expecting that to happen. Straight up did not think. I thought this was on spell, if I'm being honest.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I can't. I lost the game. I can't deal with this card at all unless I top deck exactly Mutanus, which does nothing. Fun. Oh well, I'm just dead. And both of my rats ate absolutely nothing. That was actually the only way was Rend that I just burnt. Oh well. Can't even beat a combo deck with this deck. To be fair, I did predict the turn 5 shenanigans. Didn't change anything, sadly. At this point, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Mutanus was way too far down. Man, I'm so done with this game. Yeah. I missed on everything again this game. The only thing I ate that was good was 2 cards that actually don't even do much against my deck. Like, the more I think about it, this does nothing, this does nothing, this does nothing. Didn't hit anything else. I hit this, which also does very little to nothing. What was the other card I hit? Healing Rain? Also does nothing. The more I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Normally, like, Toxfin and Flurg is like a really good curse to hit. Till I realized that my deck plays like 5 minions in it total, so it actually means nothing. Versus hitting the, I don't know, Astlor would have actually done something. Burning the Astlor would have been sick. But yeah, like, I don't know. The luckiest I got here in this game, thinking back on it, was probably Amalgam not getting Reborn or not getting Divine Shield. Like, that was the luckiest I got, and it was like a 2 and 13, something like that. But yeah, no, this meta is just absurdly awful and not fun one bit. There's 0 redeeming factors, I think, is the thing of this meta. Actually 0. Like, trying to think what redeeming factors exist in this meta, and with Kingsbane being as popular as it is, and quite literally is draw your 1 of in your 30 card deck, or 1 of in your 40 card deck, or you lose the game, is not good game design. Same thing with fucking just the entire format, basically. Like, again, I burnt, what was it, 10 cards out of a Druid's deck, and I still died before I had 10 mana. Burnt them on turn 4. Still died before I had 10 mana. That is problematic. A combo deck that lost half of its deck was still able to kill within 4 turns. That just doesn't make sense. And that Kingsbane player that I played against, just luckiest draw I've ever fucking seen. Again, pull the Shiny Finder on 1, have the Shiny Finder on 2, like, okay. Waste the raid, have the second raid to draw it as soon as your weapon breaks, because checks out. It's like, what? Really? Are you for real? Do you have 4 in the top 10 cards of your deck? That must be nice. Must be nice to have Pirate on 1, which is the best pirate in your deck, into having 4 draws of weapon in the top 10 cards of your deck. Just nothing I could do. Absolutely nothing I could do. Man, it's so tilting. I hate losing shit that I realistically shouldn't, and it's just because, well, he's able to draw his weapon 4 times by turn like 7. It's so bullshit. Anyways, I'm done complaining. Oh, this meta's trash. There is no... Fucking hate this meta, man. I want the rogue class to be bad for 1 expansion. Just completely unplayable for 1 expansion. Give it like the paladin, the warrior, the hunter, death knight, demon hunter, priest treatment. Just give them with that treatment, you know. Warlock has had playable decks. Shaman has had playable decks. Rogue is rogue. What's the other class I'm missing? I'm missing another class. Pretty sure it's because it's unplayable. Unplayable, unplayable, broken, unplayable, pretty solid, unplayable, unplayable. Absolutely needs a nerf. Okay at the moment, unplayable. Yeah, this meta seems pretty cool. I don't know if you can tell, but there's broken, desperately needs a nerf, okay, and the rest is unplayable, so that's fun. I love it when, what is that? 9 out of 11? What is that, like 80 some odd percent of the game is actually just unplayable? That's pretty good game design, Blizzard. I'll give you that one. Anyways, again, I'm done complaining. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys. Leave a like, subscribe, Twitch, Twitter, that shit. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Alright guys? Yeah. Peace.